I got told I was like the guru of being homeless. And I think it's because the first time I was homeless, I was 8 years old. And I had ran away from a place called Florence Crittenton Boys Home, or Florence Crittenton Home. So what happened is I had a crush on this girl, and there was this other Mexican kid. He had a crush on the same girl as me. His name was Fernando, and he was causing a lot of problems for me. So we got in a fight. I ended up fighting the kid, and then I was put on a lot of restrictions and stuff, and I couldn't see the girl no more. And she got mad at me because I beat up the guy that liked her, and she liked everybody, and I liked her, and he liked her, and she liked everybody. So she was mad that I was beating people up that liked her, and she couldn't like everybody when she was with me, and I was beating up kids that liked her. So she got mad, and she had told the people on me, like, he's beating people up and he won't let me be with everybody. And I was 8 years old. I was in this foster home, or boys home, or some kind of community home. It's called Florence Crittenton in LA and Los Angeles. And I waited till nighttime. And I snuck into her room to say goodbye to her. They caught me in her room. They sat me down in the kitchen and told me, like, now you're on restriction, you're on all these restrictions, and this is going to be happening, and blah, blah, blah. And I wasn't down with that, and I was 8 years old, and I wanted to leave that place, and I wanted to go back to my house. So I left my house. I left the foster home. I jumped the fence, and I ran away, and I didn't know where to go. So I slept on the bus benches right next to in Long Beach or Wilmington, Long Beach. In Long Beach, there's a welfare office, and it has two bus benches, one on each side of the street. Well, I slept on the bus bench next to the bridge, and that was the first night that I ever slept on the streets. It was on that bus bench right there by the welfare office. So I was homeless when I was 8 years old, and I've been homeless on and off since then, all my life, and I'm 41. So since 8 to 41, I've been homeless, and on and off, not just constantly homeless, but on and off homeless. And that's how I learned how to be homeless professionally, or learned how to be more low-key, and learn how to be pretty much a homeless person with minimal troubles or problems, is because I've been doing it for a long time, and I learned the hard way. I knocked my head a lot of times and learned the hard way how to do it. So when people think that I'm some kind of guru of being homeless, I'm not. I've just been doing it a hell of a long time, since I was 8 years old, on and off, running away from foster homes and group homes and shit. I've been in a lot of foster homes and group homes, and I ran away from all of them, and ended up on the streets again, and ended up sleeping behind on bus benches, behind trash cans, inside of trash cans, be on business porches. I've slept on in cars and trailers and buses, and in if there's a place, abandoned house, abandoned businesses. I've slept all over the place, all different kinds of situations. So I know how to deal with stuff. I know how to find places to sleep, and I've been sleeping places and dealt with stuff a lot. So that's it. I've learned how to deal with stuff. I'm not no guru. I just learned how to deal with stuff, and I learned how to be a professional homeless person. I kind of actually got PTSD when I started staying in a house and stuff. I had stayed in a couple houses, and I had a couple houses, and I had a couple apartments. And every time I do, I got like a PTSD where I don't want to be that way no more. I don't want to be in a house or apartment or anything. I got PTSD. I don't feel comfortable in a house or apartment, or staying in a family type situation, or a housing type situation, or somewhere like that isn't hard, or you don't have to struggle, or something that, like, I'm used to struggling. I'm used to dealing with shit. I'm used to I'm used to being a wanderer. Basically, I'm a wanderer. I like to wander, you know what I mean? I'm not lost. They say not everybody that wanders is lost. I'm not lost, but I like to wander. I like to be out and about. I like to be able to do my own thing, not be strapped down to one house, one location, one neighborhood, one type of situation. I like to be freedom, you know what I mean? And freedom sometimes comes at a cost. Sleeping on the streets, being homeless, sleeping car to car or bus to bus, or I used to sleep on the Long Beach City bus. I used to catch the day pass and then get on one stop, beginning of the stop, and go to sleep, and sleep all the way to the end of the stop, and get off that one and get on the next one and do it again and go back to sleep. I did that in high school. I did a lot of times in middle school, high school, and shit. Man, if I wasn't staying somewhere else, I was staying on the streets. If I wasn't staying with someone I knew, I was staying on the streets. Even when I was staying with someone I knew, I ended up on the streets again. I ain't stayed with my mom since I was 15. You know, I stayed with my mom one time after I was 15. And that's when I was like 38, I think, or something like that. 30 or 35 or 34 or some shit. And that didn't work out. I stayed there for not even a year, less than a year. I stayed there for like 2-3 months, and that didn't work out. I'm just not used to staying with people, and I sure the fuck ain't following no one's rules being a grown-ass man. So I like being out here and about, you know what I mean? It's not being a guru or anything like that. I just learned the best way to do things and the best way to adapt to things, and the best way to present yourself when you're in certain types of situations. So there is no homeless guru. There is a professional homeless person, I guess. I don't know. I learned how to take care of myself in the type of situation that most people are scared of. That's it.